Good morning from Barbados, and this is travel home day today. I love this view, like I missed this view this week. It's so nice to see this and the blue sky, and Barbados is just stunning. So we do need to be at the theatre for 12:30 ready for the airport, but we're going to get up now. Ollie's going to go to the immigration check-in, and then we're going to go out and have a drink and a walk around the port, make the most of being in beautiful Bridgetown.
Morning, so got to get up early this morning because we've got to go to immigration. Only one person has to go from your group, so you've got to take your cruise card, everybody's cruise card, and everybody's passport. As soon as you've done that, they'll give you an immigration card. Basically allows you to get off board. As soon as you get to the airport, you'll just go straight through security.
If you don't do immigration, apparently you get a fine at the airport.
Yeah.
And you only get a 10-minute time slot.
So ours is between 8 and 10 past 8.
No, 10 to 8 and 10 and
10
8.
to 8 and 8. So.
And then the next flight's the next 10 minutes and so on. So early morning, early start, but the views, I have missed this view, like Barbados view that with these boats, with these ships, is just so stunning. And it's such a nice day. So we're gonna go back, we're gonna go back to the bar that we liked. Yeah?
Yeah.
Ollie's still half asleep. Ollie's back now, so this is what he got from immigration. It took about, I would say about 20 minutes. The queue, so the queue was huge. But it was all set up like a passport, like an airport, so all the screening and things have been completed now. And this is what we need to leave and get back onto the ship. We're going to go get some breakfast, just to make you aware the Keys is shut on Disembarkation day for breakfast. So just in the evening, because when we got here, but yeah, not in the morning. So we're going to go up to the buffet. But so far so good. Dropped our hand luggage off, which was easy. You just drop it off and then you get your ticket for when you pick it up. We've had to come to the buffet for breakfast. It's absolutely rammed, so we've managed to get seats outside. The view isn't the best, unfortunately. It's like the dockside, but it's nice being sat outside having breakfast. But the Keys 100% is the best one for breakfast, isn't it?
Yeah, 100%.
Definitely. We just got off the ship. It took like 2 minutes. Get in the bay now. It is very hectic on the ship, so I'd say to come out if you can. Ours was like the first flight out, which we're so happy about, but they're just cleaning the ship. I'm gonna take you into the port. And probably go for a drink as well, so we'll show you that.
Everything is like really organised. So I went down at 10 to 8, and I was back up by 8, even though the queue was huge. You look at the queue and you think I was going to be here for about an hour, but I think it was there for about 5-10 minutes, if that. So.
And then you take your hand luggage to the theatre.
Yeah.
You get a raffle ticket.
That's basically your seat number, basically.
Yeah. And we go back at 12:30, and then we get all the information of when the coach is coming to get us.
Yeah.
So as you walk towards the port shops, this is where you've got your Barbados sign. There's a ship there. I've never noticed that sunshine on the front of the ship. It's always been there. So here is the Barbados sign. So we got pictures of this when we came 2 weeks ago. There's actually 2, so if you think that this is really busy, just go to the one.
Not the best background.
No, well not today, we did though. But there's another one over there as well. And then this is the entrance to the shopping. So as you walk in, you've got a convenience store. We just spotted this motorcycle company, so Ollie does have a bike. So he's gonna have a mooch in here. We didn't see this the other day. But oh, that's good. I think Ollie would love that to be his bike. This is what's in here. That'll suit you, and this one. Oh, that's really good.
Town Barbie.
I like that. $40. That's not too bad. But look at that shirt. $110 for Harley Davidson shirt. I like these cool bags.
Yeah,
They'll be good for Ellie. I like them. The beer can holder. A mouse pad. A mouse pad.
I'm just going to go into the Green Monkey. So I think it's candles and chocolates and things.
This is chocolate.
Oh, chocolates. They look like candles. Teas. This one's 20.
I wish we came in. So basically, you can't take any food on your hand luggage, so unfortunately we can't buy anything. We did buy some the other week when we was at Dominican, so I'm happy about that. But they do like shortbread, and they do some premium Barbados chocolates here. And also you got sweets, you got like champagne bubbles. Oh, they're cute. But yeah, look at these. I would love to get these for my sister.
They're too bad price either.
Maybe at the airport, we're probably going to buy some stuff then. Unfortunately, how much you can many food items.
We've got this little booth, photo booth thing, so you can take pictures of that. That's just outside the information centre, if you want to find that. Got all these little stalls dotted around, so you got like jewellery, there's popcorn one there. A few of them are closed. I think there's one down here, you got all like your hot sauces and things.
Oh, it's shut down. We can't take it back anyway for Gaz.
No, probably have to get some. I've got to get some for that for Gaz at work, so I'll probably pick that up from the airport.
Just came across this Christmas tree and they're selling Christmas ornaments. I would love one that says Barbados. See, our Christmas tree's red. Well, we have red themes, so there isn't really any there. I do need a new angel though, but they haven't got any angels. Oh, but they're so cute. If it was a red, if like this one that says Barbados had a bit of red in it, I probably would have got that. $14. It wouldn't say Barbados though. Oh yeah, well that's pink. Like, it's red, so this is Barbados. But the snowman says Barbados. Yeah. Should we get the snowman or the snow woman? Snowman. This one? I like the woman as well. Oh, look at this one. Got a little hat on. I like the Santa one as well. Let's choose one then. We're just at Coconut Bar. We booked into the people we had at shared taxi, so we're just having a beer. This is so nice here. Just walking back through the port now. So all of these little booths have... We're back on the ship now. We could come to Vistas to have an iced latte. So it is quite busy here. Everyone waiting to go home. So glad we're the first flight though, so you don't have to be waiting around too long.
Just been for a drink with Rob and Jeff.
Yeah, it was nice there actually. Very hot outside though, it's like 31, did they say?
Yeah, 31, so Paul next week's going to be 31 as well.
Yeah, so everyone who's coming on this cruise now are going to have such good weather. We had obviously cloudy and rainy days. We're going to have these and then maybe go upstairs for a bit, we'll see. We've just been to the cinema. We watched Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory, as we've still got a bit of time before we get picked up. I think we might go and sit at the Sunset Bar now, sit in the sun for a bit. These are what the movies are on today. So you got The Equalizer 3, Pretty Woman, Willy Wonka, and then it shows you what films are coming up as well. Did you like it? Have you watched that one before? No. But is it as good as Wonka though? No. What about the Johnny Depp one? Which one? Can you remember the last Willy Wonka that you watched?
Last one was better.
Yeah, Wonka's way better, I do think. It just looks old now, doesn't it, this one?
Yeah.
Come outside to the Sunset Bar for a drink. We have about an hour now until we have to go to the theatre and get our hand luggage and then get our coach to the airport, which is about 30 minutes away. The hot tub is completely empty. I'm going to show you around here. This is the side that we have our cabin, and this view, it's just stunning. Like, this is amazing. We've just been pricing up to come and do this trip again, but mainly maybe with a different cruise company, just because the 5 sea days was a lot. I would rather be at ports exploring elsewhere rather than have sea days. But just the colour of this city, the water is beautiful. Come come to the Keys is to get something to eat before we get the flight. So I think I'm gonna go for the stir-fried bean and ginger and black bean sauce. Or fish and chips. I'm not too sure, but it's all good from here. So Ollie's gone for the katsu curry. You liked that last time?
Yeah, what's the curry pad?
I think it's called Mayflower.
Mayflower, it tastes like that. It's nice.
I've got a, I think it's called milk de leche cake, and Oliver's just gone to cook me some chips. I did fancy that noodle one, but I changed my mind and just got chips. But I'm gonna try this now. If we come to the theatre now at our assigned time, you just get your hand luggage, which you get a raffle ticket, and then you come sit down, and we're just waiting to see what happens now. We just sat down, literally sat down, and then we got told that we are free to disembark, so I'm not too
If you
sure.
are just entering the theatre, please do take a seat until you've been asked to leave the ship. For those guests who have just been able to disembark, please go down the forward door here, down to deck 3 forward gangway, where you will disembark. For those guests who have just entered the theatre, please do take a seat and wait until we've been asked you to leave. We are disembarking you in sections as to make sure there's no congestion on the gangway for the coaches. Thank you.
Yeah, I'm not too sure why they did that. We literally sat down and then said you can disembark now.
And that was going off when you want to go.
Once again,
Yeah,
those guests
so
who have just
we're gonna
entered
go
the
walk
theatre,
now and
please
get
do take
the
a seat
coach.
if you're flying to London Gatwick.
So as you come out from the gangway, there's literally just a queue of people here waiting for your bus. Queue's going quite quickly, so hopefully we won't be stood here too long. And then, yeah, it's hot. It's like 31, is it?
30 degrees, yeah.
So we'll get to the airport and show you what Bridgetown Airport's like. So we've stood out here for 4 minutes exactly. I timed it, and the coach is here now. So we're going to get on the coach and get to the airport. So good organisation. Over then going to the headliner theatre, I really don't understand why we did that.
Would have been better just getting your luggage and then walking off.
Yeah, like they did it so not everybody will go out at once, but it didn't make any sense. It should have just staggered everyone's time, really. But yeah, this is organised. 4 minutes, it's not too bad. I just wanted to see how long they were going to have us out in the sun for, with it being so hot. But I'm sure this bus is air conditioned, so we're good. This is tiny. It's like the one we came on, wasn't it? And there's the last look of the cruise ship. I'm sure we'll see it again in a moment as we drive out, but it's just huge. You can't even like explain how big the ship is. There we go now. Now it's all outside, well, so far. So when you check in, obviously if you're not doing a cruise, you check in here and it's all outside. I love it. It's all al fresco. It's got crumbs there, which looks like it has amazing pastries. Fountain. I can see the queue for security is just to our right. So it took about 35 minutes to get here, not too bad. Just said we need our boarding passes and passports ready, which we have. Thank you. But yeah, it's a really pretty airport actually. I'm excited to see what's inside. But I think it's so cute that it's all out, like outdoors where you check in. So straight from security, you got a duty-free shop here. Security took about 5 minutes, wasn't long at all. So same as all the other shops really, so far. A few shops. Just gonna go through in this one almond shop. Oh, we might be able to get that sauce here, Ollie, the hot sauce. And we both need sweets. I need something to take to work, and Oliver needs something for his friends. So these are all the hot sauces his friends asked him for. Let's see if they've got any sweets. You found it? Pardon? Oh, that's the Aunt May one. Yeah, that's the one he wanted. Oh, they got like a football store there. Oh, cricket. The Caribbean kids, just kids clothes, accessories and bags. We've got baubles. Oh, rum there. Let me look, Andy. Harley Davidson one again. Do we have a look at this one? We got some sauce, we got some gin, we got some rum cake. We still need to get some sweets. I said any sweets, lovely. Oh yeah. It's quite a handy airport. We've got quite a while. We've got like 2 hours. Let me check. 2 hours 15 minutes until we start boarding. So it is going to be a long wait, unfortunately. But we haven't been around that side yet, so hopefully there's quite a lot around. There's tons of shops like this, but we just picked ours up now. Put it in our hand luggage. I think we spotted some sweets. Hi. Oh yeah. Oh, I really want some like Caribbean sweets though. Let's see what we can get. So these $32 each for the M&Ms. We might have some different shops. I want some Caribbean sweets, really. I used to love buying stuff like this for Oliver when we used to go on holiday. And like the massive chubba chucks like that. He always used to choose something like that at the airport. And then it's $16 for these bags. But I think it's in Barbadian dollars. I'm not too sure. I need to check. Let's show you what I've just got because it's an absolute steal. So I got these, are 2 for $5, like Barbados dollars. So it worked out about $3 US for 2 tins. And then I also got the Hershey's Kisses. They were 2 for 12 Barbados dollars. So again, not even, I think it's probably about $7. I can't believe how cheap they were. So we got 4 tins of the M&Ms for Oliver's friends, and we've got the Reese's Pieces, one just for my sister and one for my work as well. So an absolute bargain. But at the minute we are overflowing with bags because we've just been into a sweet shop and got water and crisps for the plane. We've come to this coffee shop. Me and Oliver are just going to share a smoothie, but they do really nice looking cake. Oh, I should see that lemon cake. That looks amazing. So I've gone for a cinnamon bun. And Oliver's gone for a big chocolate donut, which is why there's a spot there missing. And we're just getting our smoothie now. But it looks amazing here. But this is all in Barbadian dollar price, not actual US dollars. It's a lot cheaper when you come to pay. Also, that looks good. So, got our smoothie here. Oliver with his big chocolate donut. There is a pizza place here and there's a Subway, so we might get something later as well because we've got another 2 hours yet. But they bring us really early actually, didn't they?
Don't know why it's so early.
I mean, I'm happy because all the shopping that I've done, but we've literally got, that is full, this is full, and now we have this bag full as well, so it's cheap. It was £8, so it's, I just checked my bank account, it's £8.81 for 4 tins of M&Ms. Should have been $29 each. Yeah, 4 tins of M&Ms, which I'll show you, and then I got 2 bags of Hershey Kisses, the big ones, for £8. So these ones, what you pay a ridiculous amount for, 2 for $5 at Barbados dollars. So I got all that for £8. Bargain only. I've just gone for a walk just to see what food options they've got. So we've got a Subway, a Grab and Go, and an Island Grill. So we've, oh, this is quite handy, it's got sandwiches. So Island Grill, it basically looks like a Burger King. And then the grab and go, so you've got your sandwiches, which I'll get for Oliver because he doesn't like plain food. So I'll just go and get that now. And they have a pizza place as well. So I didn't get Oliver a sandwich because it had like mustard, lettuce and other stuff on, which I know he just wouldn't eat. So I'll probably get him a Subway just before we get on our flight. So it's really busy around this food court, but where we're sat, it's really quiet. You just get your food and go and sit down. That's what we've been doing. So they got the Christmas decorations. We ended up buying one this morning. We bought the snowman. So there's a lot of flights going out today, so it's probably more crowded than usual. But where we are is really quiet, so I'm just going to go and walk down and meet the boys, sit there for a bit. I'll be playing some card games actually just to pass the time, and then get ready for the flight. So yeah, I can see them there waiting for me. So we're currently delayed at the moment. We don't know how long for. We were supposed to board at 4, get on at 5, well leave at 5. It's now 5 to 5 and we're all still just sat here. And it's saying it's because of the flight coming in was delayed, so hopefully it won't be too long now. So we're boarding now, we're slowly boarding. It's 5:30, so it's going to take off at 5 to 6, so only like 55 minutes delayed, so that's not too bad. As long as we get out, as long as we get up and out by 6, that'd be perfect. So we're boarding now, it's about 5 minutes after I just updated you, so 25 to 6. We're boarding. We're the last ones to board because we always sit and wait for everyone else to get on. So here we are. Nice evening tonight. Just got on the flight now. Everyone's kind of in with the last few talking, and we've got aeroplanes there. So we're on row 19 this time. It doesn't say extra leg room, but it feels like we have. So I'm happy. So our food is here. We've got chicken, green peppercorn sauce, a cob. Oh, this looks good. So like brownie and cream, cheese, crackers, and a bun. How's the flight for you all so far? Isn't it? 7 hours, 7 minutes.
Yeah, but things were doing quicker. Just got to tell them.
Yeah, but we were quite late taking off. I think we set off like an hour and a half late. But this looks good. Just having a cup of tea now. That was not very nice. I didn't eat any of it again. It was chicken, but it was like fish. I don't know, as I didn't eat it. Oliver didn't eat his. I did buy him a Subway before we got here. Ollie ate his and Oliver's. We've got about, let's see how long we've got left. 5 hours, 11 minutes. It's actually a really nice flight, actually. Quite enjoyable. I'm just listening to some music at the moment. I'm going to try and sleep, so we'll see. So it's about 6:15 now. Just got off the plane, go down to customs.
About an hour and 15 minutes late.
Yeah.
Not too bad. Quite an easy flight though, wasn't it?
It was an easy flight, but the food is absolutely shocking. It's disgusting. I need to prepare myself properly next time and get more food. But we're just going up this massive escalator. Massive to customs, and then go and get our suitcases and get the car. And then it's a 2.5 journey drive home.
3.5.
What?
3.5.
Oh. Straight out the airport, we've got our luggage, and where we parked, so the Gatwick ballet parking is literally across the road. Our car was meant to be here at 6 because we thought we'd be out by then, but obviously we didn't realise we were going to be delayed. But it's been easy, like customs was less than 2 minutes, I would say. And I'm going to go and get the car. That's us out of the car parking. Definitely recommend that car parking, it was so easy. And it is only 2 hours, 28 minutes, not 3.5 hours like Holly said. But I do need coffee, like desperately. But back to this gloomy weather. That's where we stayed, the Premier Inn. Reminds me of Travel Day now. So we've got 5 weeks of this gloomy weather, and then we are off to California, so we can do this. Hi, so that's the end of our travel home video. The flight was really quick, actually really smooth, other than that delay. It didn't really make a difference, to be fair. Experience with TUI, they were good. Obviously we have flown with TUI before, so whether it's because TUI were just doing P&O cruises, the staff weren't as attentive as usual.
Yeah, kind of expected a bit more from TUI, but it was alright.
Yeah.
Got you there, didn't it?
The food, yeah, the food, to be fair, it's put me off plain food for life. How the food was, I mean, me and Oliver are both really picky anyway, but we do tend to eat, I especially eat the plain food, but I couldn't eat there or coming back, other than the breakfast, which was a muffin and a yoghurt, so that was quite nice.
Yeah, it was a shame, but...
Yeah, well, yeah, it was a perfect flight though. It was just them little things that obviously we fly quite often. We've flown with Virgin and Delta most recently before this one, and they were perfect. So we kind of expected that kind of same treatment, but the cruise itself was amazing.
Yeah, all the places we visited, you couldn't fault it at all.
No.
It was stunning. So I don't think it's what you expect the Caribbean to be.
No,
but
it's a lot
I
more
don't
built
think we
up.
had the weather. So I think if you had the weather, obviously it changes your outlook a bit.
Yeah.
But my favourite island personally was between St Kitts and St Lucia.
Yeah, my top three, so Tortola, which I talked about a lot, St Kitts and St Lucia as well. They were definitely what I expected the Caribbean to be. A lot of the places like St Martin,
St Monique.
or Monique.
St.
I always
Monique?
forget, sorry, yeah, that one. They were very built up, so I didn't expect it to be like that.
Yeah.
P&O, amazing. Arvia, amazing. 100%.
Couldn't fault the staff.
No. The whole cruise was just absolutely stunning, as in like the cleanliness of it as well.
Yeah.
The food was so good. It was just everything that you wanted on a ship was on the ship.
Yeah, I think me to start with, I was thinking, 2 weeks on the same ship, you're just going to get bored and
Yeah.
there's not going to be enough to do. But other than the mini golf and the basketball, I don't think we did anything twice.
Cinema. Oh,
We did the cinema,
yeah.
but you get different films. There's 3 different screens, and the films change every day.
But the ship was completely full, so some sea days we did struggle to get sun lounges. However, we did manage to get sun lounges in the shade, which is fine for me and Oliver. It was full, like I said. You can tell it's full. However, you can always get, as you've seen in our vlogs, an area which is quiet. We've always managed to get away from people, not in a bad way, it's just that we do like our own space.
Yeah.
And we did manage to always get quiet areas, which was really good, considering how many people are on the ship.
I think if you're looking to book a cruise, or you have booked this cruise, I definitely look forward to it. You can't really say anything bad about it.
We would do it again, 100%. We've watched the vlogs, we've priced it up again.
Yeah.
We would definitely love to do it again. It was just such an amazing experience.
I think when you look at reviews, we looked at reviews and we were a bit sceptical whether it's going to be right. Make your own.
It was mainly because people were
review.
saying like it's like Benidorm on sea. Mainly people who have the drink package. I get they want to make the most out of the drink package, but we didn't see anything like no drunk people or anything like that. We didn't see that. Again, you go where you want to go. Like if you went to Brody's bar while the football was on, of course it's going to be people in there who are getting a bit rowdy, but we're not like that. We do like our quiet space, so definitely recommend that. Price wise, because I know I watch YouTube and I like to know the price of things, so we booked this. We didn't book it directly through P&O.
No, so we used a company called Scanner.
Yeah.
So it's a little bit like Skyscanner. You go on there, type in what you want, and basically comes up with the best cruise deals.
Yeah.
So we went on there, booked it through there.
We paid $4,400 for 3 of us. That was including flights, 2 weeks. We didn't have the drinks package, but obviously all your food is included. And we had £600 on board.
Spends.
Yeah, spend.
So that was in a balcony room as well, for 3 of us.
Yeah.
So sometimes when you go on that Scanner, it's cheaper anyway to do the balcony room. In this case, it was. So that's the only reason we did it. We wanted the balcony room anyway because it being in the Caribbean, but it was cheaper anyway, so it didn't make a difference to us.
And then, so we had £600 on board credit. I think that lasted us about 9 days.
Yeah.
And then we spent, when we got our bill through, we spent an extra £402.
Yeah.
So that was with Ollie's watch as well. So Ollie bought a watch on board, which was £250. So really, we didn't really spend that much at all. And whatever we wanted, we bought. We didn't like scrimp and scrape on that. We knew we had the 600, anything above that.
So obviously that was including the drinks that we paid for, the Costa Coffee, which was called the Vistas. Any signature dining, which was Killing Cow, Glass House, Ripples, that was included. Well, it wasn't including your
But
fare,
in that bill, yeah.
Yeah, that's what we paid for. Sindu, we paid for that as well.
The high ropes.
The high ropes, that was in that cost as well. So for us, the drinks package wasn't. There was no point, because even if we got the drinks package, we wouldn't have spent the amount the drinks package would cost you. So just take that into consideration. I think it's £44 each per adult, and then a child I think it's like £9 or £10 per day.
But you could bring on the ship so much drink anyway, but you could also, when you're out in port, you can buy as much soft drinks and alcohol as you like and take it through. You got beers for the balcony, because you have to drink it in your room. If you take it out, there is a corkage fee, and we got a lot of soft drinks as well. But again, because we took our Stanley, we filled that up literally probably about 4 or 5 times a day, because me and Oliver, we only really have soft drinks.
Yeah, so there's like filling stations dotted around the ship. I think there's probably 3 or 4 on each deck. Just fill it up, it's free.
And then the only excursion, we had 2 excursions booked. We had the Stingrays. Unfortunately, we didn't go on that. That was £54 each. Yeah. And then we did the catamaran to the Pitons again. That was about the same price.
Which, do it. Definitely do it. It was amazing. The way I think the whole day went, it was just spot on.
It was amazing. That's the one I'm editing at the minute, and I'm looking back like, I just want to go back.
That was booked directly through P&O. I think we found that the cheapest, to be honest.
Yeah, and everything else, to be fair, the taxis, they are a bit expensive, but like what you would pay for like an Uber here, but it was so much cheaper than the coaches. Like getting a coach to the beach and paying that price, and plus you can go when you want. You can go when you want. You can come back when you want. Some lounges and umbrellas aren't included with the P&O anyway.
But bear in mind as well, with the taxis, they're per person. So like obviously there's 3 of us, so it's going to cost more than a person that's on their own or a couple. Yeah. So just bear that in mind. I think average it was what, £7-8 or dollars each per person, no matter where you went.
The most was the total for $12 each way. Yeah. However, that was literally right up and over the island.
That was a good 40-minute drive. So just bear in mind, it's not. Yeah. It is expensive, but it's not. It's probably about right.
Everywhere use dollars. Like we only took our debit card and US dollars. Martinique said they do euros, but we paid by card anyway, so it doesn't really matter. You didn't need cash. Yeah. In some places it was Barbados dollars and US dollars, so it's basically half. If it says it's Barbados dollars, it's half in US dollars.
You'll look at something and you go, wow, that's expensive, but then underneath it, if you look again, it's not. It's probably half of what it is if you pay in dollars. So.
But thank you everybody who has watched and liked our videos. I hope you've enjoyed them. Obviously we do want this channel to grow, so if you can subscribe, that would help us so much.
Yeah, it is free to subscribe, so don't think you're going to be tied into anything that's going to charge you anything, because it's not. Yeah. And we're not like that, so just please hit the subscribe button. Tell your families and friends as well, just to help the channel grow.
So we are going to, obviously if you're not into cruises or anything like that, it's not just cruises that we'll be vlogging. We have another trip coming up less than 3 weeks away.
Yeah, 2 weeks and 4 days.
So we're doing a Californian road trip. We're going to do another video after this, just to kind of get to know us, and also a trip details, so what we're doing in California. Everything that we've got booked when we go down to Heathrow. So we'll bring you along with that as well. Yeah, so
just so you know, we are flying into San Francisco, and then we're working our way down to LA, staying in LA for a week. So we'll do another video talking about what exactly we're going to be doing. And then
but we didn't expect this trip to be so close to coming back from the Caribbean, and we looked at this west coast of America for quite some time, and the cheapest one, would you believe, was Easter holidays, which is perfect for us because it's school holidays, and it reduces our annual leave a bit because of Good Friday and Easter Monday as well, so it's worked out perfectly. So join us on our next vlog, which will be a bit of a get to know us and also our trip update, so everything we have planned for California.
So thanks for watching, and hit that subscribe button.
Bye.